techniques onto the client's body. This massage oftentimes begins with a seated back routine, which is intended to be a warm-up. It's not as deep of a pressure as when the therapist is standing and applying their full body weight. So in this seated position, it really is intended to warm up the area and get it ready for heavier, deeper pressure once you stand up. Ashiatsu is a word that is actually Japanese, coming from the root words ashi, meaning foot, and atsu, meaning pressure. Together, the word means foot pressure. And I definitely want to give credit where credit is due, and Ruthie Hardy, in my opinion, is the mother of and founder of the technique here in the United States. And as practiced in this video, it really is her work, and then the work with her partners and colleagues that really kind of brought this to life in the form that you see here today. But it really is intended to be a luxurious deep tissue massage with long, slow strokes. A good Ashiatsu therapist needs coordination, balance, in a relaxed manner. And a soft foot with relaxed toes is actually the best tool to use for this style of movement. So it does take quite a bit of practice to learn this technique for most massage therapists, particularly if you've never had any other experience in your life where you used your feet in this kind of a way. And so if you're learning this for the first time, I definitely encourage you to be patient with yourself, but also practice a lot. You really can learn to feel just as effectively using your feet as the tool as you can when you use your hands as the tool. There's just as many nerve endings, they're just as sensitive as our hands. And so with practice, you really can learn to be a very good and effective massage therapist using this style of technique. Now there are different parts of the foot that you will use. In this technique, you can see the ball of the foot and the toes are used. The lateral side of the foot is used often, and the heel is used quite a bit as well. And then when you're doing full strokes, it's a whole foot relaxed with toes soft type of technique. So this is a ball of the foot technique that I call the three-way upper trap. Really is focusing on the upper traps, starting with the ball of the foot and then transitioning with that same foot, just flexing your foot and using the heel. And you really have to flex your foot quite a bit to accomplish this. And then the other foot comes across, also in a flexed position. And when it's in this position, it really is sort of the lateral side of the foot that's bringing the pressure. And each one of those three strokes feels different and is effective in a slightly different way. And now focusing with the heel along the medial border of the scapula. And again, this is really just intended to be a warm-up for what is to follow. And so this is the upper trap with the ball of the foot and the toes. And then the heel and the nice flexed foot. You can notice just the assistance I'm giving myself by holding on to the knee with that hand. That just helps with control. You really need to have a good sense of control with your core in order to successfully do these techniques. You really have to be able to hold your core in correctly so that you really have control with your body of your legs and the weight of your legs as you put them on your clients. And this is a nice moonwalk kind of a move. And then just gliding gently down the erector group here, all the way down to the sacrum or just above it. Basically, however long your legs are compared to